All right, well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Niedermeyer Field, home of your very own Coronado Islanders. It's been a long time coming since I can say that. Today is the day. No Grossmont affiliations, no Caver affiliations. I am the Coronado commentator for today, and we have a special one for you as we are underway. The mighty Cathedral Catholic Dons take on your Coronado Islanders at home, and winning the ball immediately is O'Halloran. O'Halloran will feed it to Hawley. Hawley looking for options, and that's going to be an early throw into Nato on the near side of the pitch. Here's O'Halloran looking to get things moving. O'Halloran to Hawley, and it's intercepted in the end by Aparicio of the Dons. This is the second time this season we are filming Cathedral. The first time they played against the Foothillers. So this is Van Natter. O'Halloran is there. So this Dons JV team is a very good JV team. One of the best in California, one of the best in America, to be quite frank with you lot. They are undefeated, the Dons. They are 8-0 in JV league play. And your Islanders only have one loss this season, and that loss was actually to the Cavers JV. So here they come again. This is Finch, and a throw-in on the far side of the pitch for the Dons. I'm your commentator, by the way, Joshua Pangan, and joining me on live stream and camera duties, one of the best in the business, Pablo Espinal. So it will be Isabella Madison to throw this one in. Madison into the box. Brought down, headed on, and it's cleared only to the top of the box. Headed on again, and cleared again. So ball takes a bounce. Now trying to get on the end of it here. This is Fernandez, and it's going to go out wide for Manglona. Now getting in the way that time was Grace Pelletier, as this one will be thrown in on the far side of the pitch again. The Dons trying to waste no time. Now this one's played back, and Fernandez nearly got there in time to nick it away from the forward, and that should be a handball. It won't be, and oh, it's in the back of the net! Well, the Dons are up 1-0 through Avery Van Natter, and 2 minutes gone. Van Natter makes it 1-0. I thought initially there was a handball. It wasn't called by the referee, and Flanagan just missed it. So then... So as we look to get back underway, it will be Hawley to do the honors. Again, the Islanders led by head coach Jeff Rowe, and the Dons led by head coach Leah Mispagel. So here they come again. Little 1-2s between the Dons trying to play through the middle of the pitch. The Coronado Islanders are lined up in a 4-4-2 today, the four in midfield consisting of a diamond, which is exactly how the JV squad of the Cavers has played their last 2 matches, and they've gotten very good results off of it. So the goalkeeper will play that out. That's Marquand in goal, I believe. Now it's brought back down by Van Natter. Van Natter trying to lay this one off, and getting in the way was Ali Pekis. And that will be sent out of play for a Cathedral throw-in on the far side of the pitch. Throw-in played. Van Natter trying to bring it down, trying to flick it on. And Finch will clear it. Trying to find Fernandez at the top. And that will roll out of play for an auto throw-in on the far side of the pitch. Finch to do the honors. Again, very, very sunny day here on the island. I assure you, it'll get colder by the hour, though. I can promise you that, as it will be put out of play by Pelletier. Now it's back in. Van Natter took a touch, but that's going to result in a goal kick for Sidney Flanagan to take. So then, Flanagan will leave it for Grace Pelletier to boot this one away. Pelletier, that's a good kick by the center half. Now here's Fernandez trying to give chase. Both Nato forwards pressing forward. Now here is Marquand, and Marquand will clear only as far as Tatiana Potter. And now Finch will try to get in the way of this. Now running down the wing is Manzoni. Manzoni, and she's wrestled off the ball by Pelletier. So throw in to be played by Manglona. Manglana trying to find Van Natter. It'll fall back to the Dons, and that will be a Islander throw-in on the far side of the pitch again. So, folks, again, we are live streaming this game here at GK Sports. So, if you are just tuning in, you actually did, in fact, miss an opening goal by Avery Van Natter in the opening 5 minutes of this one, but you haven't really missed too much of anything else. So, if you're tuning in, don't go anywhere because, again, we should have quite the match on our hands here. So, intercepted by O'Halloran. O'Halloran, this is Fernandez, little touch here. Now they're going to try to play a little 1-2 up the pitch. And it's one back. Now Fernandez, the ball's over the top. She's giving chase. And it's going to be claimed by Manglana. And that ball is kept in play. Here comes Potter. And she's dispossessed off the ball. And Kate Ward will take it. Now here's Van Natter. Van Natter weaving her way through. And it's a good defensive display there by Pekis. And it will fall all the way back to Flanagan. So Sydney Flanagan then to boot this one away. Trying to pick out Fernandez. Ball over the top again for the Islanders to give chase. And that ball is sent out of play by Schmidt. Now it's brought down. This is Manzoni. Manzoni. And they flicked it on to Kate Ward. Battling for the ball in the middle of the park. Sent towards Hawley. Here's Maren Hawley. As she tried to get on the end of it. And a foul committed. It looks like Taryn O'Halloran, the guilty party there. So the Dons will have a free kick around the halfway line. So it will be Makara Sweeney. Sweeney trying to swing this one in. Oh, and getting her boot to it excellently there was Catherine Collins. Now O'Halloran, brought down by Feichter. Feichter, trying to pick out Collins. Collins, back to O'Halloran. O'Halloran, finding the feet of Feichter. Feichter trying to play it down the line for Hawley. And it was intercepted in the end. Trying to get back in the way. Good battle from the Islanders here, and that's a foul. So free kick to the Islanders. Isabella Feichter winning that free kick. It will be taken by Grace Pelletier. So here is Pelletier. Pelletier with a great free kick as well. It takes a bounce and Marquand will claim it. So Pelletier putting it in a dangerous spot. As that one is booted away. Finch flicks it to the middle. It is brought down and flicked on by Ward. Now getting on the end of this is Jasmine Miranda. Miranda and Feichter tried to get on the end of that one. It's back to Miranda. Here's Kate Ward. And Kate Ward and Miranda were not on the same page that time. Throw in Coronado. Taryn O'Halloran to take this throw in on the near side of the pitch. So here we go then. O'Halloran. Hawley brings it down. And Ward pings it forward. Pekis will have something to deal with here. Here's Flanagan. Flanagan with a good kick up the pitch. And she nearly picked out her mate there, Collins. Manglana. Van Natter. Van Natter. And that ball is going to be sent in the direction of Collins. And they're going to ping it to Hawley. Here's Fernandez trying to get on the end of this. And that ball is sent out of play by Alexis Aparicio. So then, Coronado has, your Islanders, I should say, they have a thin bench today for the JV squad. Only 4 substitutes on that bench. Whereas you look at Cathedrals, they have double the number of that. Around 8 or 9. So it will be Ali Finch to throw this one in. Finch. Good throw into Fernandez. Fernandez brings it down, and it's cleared in the end by Schmidt. Now here's Van Natter. Van Natter holding up play. Now trying to direct the long ball. That's offside. Surely it's offside. And that's going to go out for a goal kick anyway. But I think the assistant referee had his whistle in his mouth at the ready to call that if she did make contact with the ball. That would have been Valenzuela. Or no, Broyles. That ball is drilled forward, brought down by Van Natter. Van Natter plays it out wide to the right wing. They're going to look to cross it here. Here is the cross, and that's going to be a corner kick for the Dons. So one of the first set pieces of this game. And by the way, folks, whether you're rooting for the Islanders or for the Dons, if you are new here at GK Sports, please subscribe if you haven't already. We recently hit over 1,000 subscribers this season, and we look to up that number and continue it to grow. Leave a like on the video as well. It helps us out a lot and the company. So subscribe, especially if you are new, so you don't miss more entertaining, fun football matches just like this one. It will be Annika Manglana to take this corner kick for the Dons. It's a decent one at that, and it's cleared very, very well by the Islanders. Now here's Fernandez. And that's going to go out for a throw, and it came off of Schmidt in the end. So here is Finch. Finch trying to pick out her mate there, Tatiana Potter, and that's going to be a Cathedral throw-in, and it will be taken by Annika Manglana. So, Manglana then throws it in, brought down by Ward. Manglana trying to make her way around Potter. She finds Ward. Ward flicks it to the middle. Now bringing it back down and trying to keep it in play really well was Manzoni. And Finch forced her out of play. Here is Kaylin Manzoni. Manglana to throw. Manglana. It's brought back down. And here they come, the Islanders. And that ball's found its way over to Kate Ward. Ward. Now they're trying to thread through the middle. That shot was taken very low and direct, and that's going to be cleared by Pelletier. Throw in for the Dons again. Annika Manglana. Flicked on by Van Natter. That ball, will it stay in play? And it's a good job shielding from Pelletier. So it will be a goal kick for the Islanders. Substitution, an early substitution then for Coronado. It looks like Molly Ryan will be making her way on the pitch for Emily Fernandez. So let's see what Molly Ryan can do as Pelletier will boot this one away. Decent kick from Pelletier. Now they're going to try to play it. Good read by the Nato defense. And that ball is going to be chased down by Feichter. Feichter, and she's won a throw-in for the Islanders. Feichter takes it quickly. That ball is headed onto the middle. And now giving chase is Marin Hawley, and also giving chase is Sweeney. Sweeney versus Hawley, and Sweeney has to put it out of play. Good pressure there from Marin Hawley. And a throw-in for the Islanders, more in the attacking third. It will be Taryn O'Halloran to take this one. So, O'Halloran then, as the referee indicates where he wants the ball thrown in from play. O'Halloran. Ball takes a bounce, and goalkeeper claims it. So, let's see what they can do. Ball's booted away. Trying to pick out a striker there. This is Pekis. Pekis wins it initially. Now the long ball is sent. And it's brought down, sent the other way. Brought down again, this time by Madison. Madison laying it off on the wing for her mate Miranda. Miranda cuts the ball into the middle. Here's Van Natter. Van Natter trying to shoot. And it's cleared by the Nato defense all the way to Hawley. Hawley needs some support, and oh, look at that move by Marin Hawley. Marin Hawley looking to split the defense all by herself momentarily. Now she holds up play, waiting for her teammates to arrive as she tried to pick out Feichter. Now it's back to Van Natter. Van Natter looking to go wide with it, and good read by Finch. So now here is Collins. Collins, and she's wrestled off the ball. Van Natter. Van Natter threading it through and nearly having a shot there as Nato clears again, and Hawley will give chase to this ball. Here's Hawley. Here's Marin Hawley. And oh, she gets taken down, and that should be a card, surely. I think it's going to be a yellow card for the Dons, and it will be. So Marin Hawley gets a free kick in a very dangerous area for the Islanders. And Alexis Aparicio has to take an early substitution. Those are the high school rules when you get booked. So then, this free kick will be from around 34 yards out. So big chance for the Islanders to equalize. Free kick taken! Oh, and it's saved by Marquand. And that ball, oh, this could be won back by the Islanders. Oh, but she's flagged offside. Whistled offside, I should say, Tatiana Potter. Mia Stevens was the one who had a go at the free kick there. So, the Dons to take a free kick in their own half. It will be Kate Schmidt to do it. Here is Schmidt. Schmidt, what a kick that was. That goes over the head, Van Natter's head as well. 7 versus 7 numbers at the moment, and that time Pelletier clears. So here is Manglona. Manglona brought back down. And Manglona will cross it in the box, and Flanagan should have that quite easily, and she does. Sydney Flanagan punts this one away. And Hawley will give chase to this one, Marin Hawley. And Hawley will win back possession. Now it's brought down. Flicked on. Oh, very well done there by Collins. Collins laying it off. And that ball is cleared the other way. Van Natter bringing it down again. Van Natter playing it to Broyles. And that came off of, let's see, as Pelletier will clear. So then throw in for the Dons again. It will be Annika Manglona. Manglona looking for her options. Manglona picking out Van Natter. Back to Manglona. Manglona trying to thread one through, and Finch clears all the way to Molly Ryan. Ryan. It's going to fall back to Pelletier, and Pelletier, what a long ball that is for Hawley to give chase. And that's going to have to be cleared out by the Dons. Kaylin Manzoni did the honors that time. So Finch to throw this one in for the Islanders. We have about 22 minutes and 27 seconds according to the scoreboard up at here at Niedermeyer Field. Now giving chase to this ball. Is that ball kept in play? And it's a goal kick. So goalkeeper to take a goal kick then. She'll take it short. So the Dons want to build from the back to start their next possession. Ball goes back to the goalkeeper. Let's see. They're going to try to drill it in, and oh, mistake here, as they're going to try to play it to Marin Hawley, and the goalkeeper will claim it before that can happen. Goalkeeper. Now this is Feichter. That's going to be played out wide for Miranda. Jasmine Miranda now making that overlapping run initially was Sweeney. One back by the Islanders. Oh, look at that move by Feichter. And it's one back again by Coronado. Hawley, Feichter, and good spin and turn there from Collins as they're trying to thread one through, and Potter couldn't get there in time. And that ball is going to be played out, so she hit it wrong, Manzoni, and Finch will have another throw-in to take. So, here they come again. And, oh, good pass to Miranda. Here's Miranda out on the left wing. Playing defense on there's O'Halloran. Miranda trying to cut it back on O'Halloran. Now they play it to the middle. They're trying to find Van Natter, and that's going to be cleared by Pelletier. Hawley gives chase. And here's Hawley trying to win it, and it'll fall to Feichter. Feichter trying to drill a long ball forward, and that's going to fall harmlessly to the goalkeeper. Well, again, folks, subscribe to GK Sports if you are new, and if you haven't already, leave a like on the video. It really helps us out a lot. Help us grow to over 1,000 subscribers as we look to get to the next level. And also, you can find all of our social media outlets. We are everywhere as well. Our website is gksports.org. You can find our Twitter there, GKSports1. Catch us on the double on Instagram, GKSports2, where I do live interviews with players and coaches alike. And you can also find us on Facebook, GK Sports, as that ball's whipped in. And Finch tries to clear, and she does clear. She clears it over to Mia Stevens. Now here's Hawley. But like I was saying, folks, a one-stop shop on our website, gksports.org, as Hawley is putting in a very good effort here, trying to win the ball back. But yeah, so go ahead and do that right now, or after the game if you'd like. That ball is won back by Potter initially. And here is Manglana. The Dons trying to, oh, look at that move, and is that a foul? Referee says no, continue to play on, and that's going to be a foul. So Isabella Madison then winning a free kick. So again, score is still 1-0, as you can see on our live stream. We have the scoreboard up. We have the time as well. As this will be Kate Schmidt. This will be a 50-yard free kick from Kate Schmidt, so she'll probably just try to put this ball over the top in the danger area. Schmidt, that's exactly what she tries to do. Headed by Finch. And Sydney Flanagan makes a save. It comes off Van Natter. Headed on again. Van Natter tries to bring it down. Finch tries to clear. And they do get it clear. Now that ball comes off and ricochets. Headed on by Pelletier. And the Islanders survive another scare. So here they come again. They try to pick out Hawley. And they're going to win a throw-in on the far side of the pitch. So it looks like a quadruple substitution for the Dons, as a single substitution will happen for the Islanders. It looks like Ava DeCarolis will make her way on the pitch, and Maren Hawley will take a breather. One of the Dons substitutions is Maya Paisky, along with, I believe. So here come the Dons, trying to build out from the back. They're going to drill it forward. It comes off the head of Potter. Here's Finch. Finch. And that ball is out of play. They tried to pick out Molly Ryan. Throw-in played. Flicked on. Finch trying to get there in time. And it's another throw-in for the Dons. So it will be Manglana again. Manglana, Finch, Van Natter. One back by the Islanders. Van Natter putting on a lot of pressure, and oh, well, that's going to be a free kick to the Islanders, as Van Natter threw in a challenge. So here they come, Coronado. Pelletier. Trying to win it now is DeCarolis. And now winning it is Collins. Here's Collins. Collins. Here's DeCarolis on the wing. Here's Ava DeCarolis. DeCarolis crosses it in, and it's right to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper to punt it away. Marquand. That's going to be brought down. And this is out on the left wing for the Dons, and now having the ball is Valenzuela. Valenzuela cutting it to the middle. Valenzuela trying to pick out a pass out on the right wing, and she did initially pick out Manzoni, but the pass overran Manzoni just a little bit. Finch. It'll be played to the middle of the park. And here is the long ball for DeCarolis to give chase. Ava DeCarolis showing off her pace. Here's DeCarolis. DeCarolis will get there in time. Looking to cross it now, DeCarolis, and she has won a corner kick for the Islanders. So good work from Ava DeCarolis. And it looks like DeCarolis will do the honors of taking this corner kick as well. Or will she? No, it looks like Pelletier wants to take it. And Coach Jeff Rowe wants DeCarolis to do it. So big opportunity for the Islanders to equalize here. DeCarolis' corner. Drilled in low, and it will be won back by the Dons. And getting there is O'Halloran. Stopping it in play, and the Islanders still trying to keep it in their own attacking third. Brought down by Feichter. On the turn. And it's going to go to Finch, and now it's Van Natter. Van Natter looking to thread one through, and that's going to be a little too far through as Sydney Flanagan will ping that one away. So Manglana to throw it in. And it's going to be another throw-in for the Dons. Again, folks, we are here on Coronado Island. That is where we are broadcasting from today. Niedermeyer Field, 15 minutes left to go in this one. 1-0 to the JV Dons as a double substitution takes place. One of the substitutes being Francesca Mazis. Another one being Emma Garo. So, here they come. Ball is played to Mazis. Mazis. Van Natter. Van Natter, I think they want to look to shoot that initially, but it will be played out by the Islanders. And getting on the end of this one will be Schmidt. Out to the wingback. Threading it through the middle, and coming there to meet her was Mia Stevens. Collision there between two players. As putting on the press that time was Molly Ryan. Now Van Natter. And it's going to be cleared by Pekis. Now here is Francesca Mazis. And Ali Finch will ping the long ball forward. And, oh, good job by DeCarolis winning this. As she's just dispossessed by the center half there, Kate Schmidt, who really bailed the Dons out there, because if DeCarolis made her way past Schmidt, it would have been one-on-one with the goalkeeper. So then, here is the throw-in from O'Halloran. It's sent towards Van Natter. Van Natter trying to thread one through, and they're going to look to, might have a go here. It's going to fall. She takes a fake shot, left boot shot, and it's blocked in the end by Stevens. Yeah, here's Mia Stevens. One back by the Dons. Trying to thread it through again. And Feichter will try to clear this. Now it's kept in play. And Islanders will have a throw-in on the near side of the pitch this time. So another double substitution. Maren Hawley will make her way back on the pitch along with Emily Fernandez. And DeCarolis and Ryan will make their way off. So a double substitution, a double like-for-like substitution at that. 2 forwards for 2 other forwards. Play is going to Collins. Good turn there from the Dons, and this, they could be through here. This is Jones. Jones looking to shoot or cross. Still Jones. Jones, and it's a corner kick, as getting there in time was Pekis. But Matea Jones did some really good work there for the Dons, as they are currently looking for a ball to take this corner kick with. Well, I don't know if you guys remember, but in a couple of games ago, the Cavers head coach, Madeline Strawn, their JV's coach, actually got a yellow card on her bench for not having a ball behind the net. And they called it a delay of game, as Mazis will whip this corner kick in. Flanagan claims it. And Flanagan now will ping the long ball forward. Here's Hawley. Excellent control from Maren Hawley. Now joining the attack here is Collins. Collins still going. Oh, look at Collins. Still Collins. Collins cuts it back to her right boot. She finds Hawley. Hawley looking to go wide with it. She does. Here's Feichter. Feichter cuts it back. And the attack is thwarted as Hawley tries to get back on top of it. Well, that was a big chance for the Islanders, as Pekis will drill it forward. But that's going to go out for a throw into the Dons. Sophia Myers will track this one down. So, Sophia Myers then, looking for her options. One of them being Valenzuela, another one being Mazis. She'll try to pick out Valenzuela, and Feichter will win this ball back. Here's Feichter, and that ball, referee says play on. And it's drilled, and that's going to be a goal kick. So Talon Valenzuela is down for the Dons. And the referee is going to have to stop play here to check to see if she's all right. And hopefully she is all right. She did take a mighty fall, Talon Valenzuela. But while we take a break, folks, subscribe if you haven't already here at GK Sports. Also, for the second season running, we are partnered with TCT Tax. Let me tell you, folks, tax season is coming up, and no one likes to do their taxes, but we have to. So there's no better people to do them with than TCT Tax. TCT Tax will maximize your refunds, and they will lower your taxes. Don't let the IRS levy your house or anything you love, including your bank accounts. Get your taxes done and do them with TCT Tax. Go see them after the game, tct-tax.com. Make sure you go ahead and do that. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like, especially if you're a new viewer. Help us continue to grow GK Sports here, as this goal kick will be played momentarily. There is the goal kick. Brought down. This is Matea Jones. As you can hear the bell for Coronado ringing. Here's Hawley. Hawley playing it to the middle, and it's won back well by Mia Ciadini. Now here's Ciadini. Ciadini playing it out to the right wing for her mate Garo. Emma Garo could not keep that in play. So here's Ali Finch then for the Islanders. Finch. Headed on in the air by Tatiana Potter. Fernandez giving chase. And still Emily Fernandez giving chase. Oh, and she's fouled the center half there. She fouled Kate Schmidt. So it will be a free kick for the Dons. So, free kick played short. This is to Mazis. Mazis, little 1-2 with the Dons. Mazis trying to thread it through, and it will be cleared by Pelletier. Brought back down again. Here's Van Natter. Van Natter laying it off for Jones. Jones clipping it through and getting in the way. O'Halloran clears. Only as far as Alexis Aparicio. And, oh, look at that dummy. And they might have a go. They do have a go, and it's wide. Taking a shot that time was Mia Ciadini. So Flanagan will have a goal kick to deal with here. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this first half. The visiting Cathedral Catholic Dons still lead 1-0 over your Coronado Islanders. That goal again was scored by Avery Van Natter. So here is Flanagan. She will leave it for Grace Pelletier to take. Pelletier with that left foot. And that overran Tatiana Potter. And now Tatiana Potter wins the ball back. So it's a throw-in. Ali Finch to take this one. Finch. Potter. Potter trying to get on the end of it here. And Potter, it's gone out of play. So throw-in. It will be Annika Manglona. Here is Manglona. Manglona. Headed on. Brought down. The Dons trying to thread one through. Oh, what a ball that is. And it could be 2-0. Flanagan makes a big save. It could be still, and it's cleared by the Nado defense. And she was offside anyway. Well, what a big save that was from Sydney Flanagan to deny the Dons of putting them up 2-0. So they're hanging in there, the Islanders are, as Pelletier will boot this one away. Pelletier. It's going to fall to Fernandez. Fernandez on the turn, and it's going to be cleared the other way by Myers. Only as far as Stevens. Now Stevens loses possession. Here's Van Natter. Van Natter. And that's going to fall to Feichter. Feichter. This is Collins. Collins, and nearly put Hawley through. And Feichter, she got nutmeg there as she's trying to get back on it. This is Mazis laying it off for Van Natter. Van Natter trying to thread one through the middle, and that's going to be cleared to Hawley. Marin Hawley on the turn. Hawley trying to pick out Fernandez. Here's Emily Fernandez. Fernandez trying to pick out Hawley, and I don't think she saw the run of Marin Hawley, as that's going to be a throw-in for the Islanders. So, throw in Islanders. It will be Taryn O'Halloran. So a substitution then, as Ava DeCarolis is on and Tatiana Potter takes a breather. Here is O'Halloran. Trying to pick out Fernandez to Hawley. Hawley with a big chance to whip this in. Hawley crosses it in, and it goes through. Oh, it just goes through just about everyone. And the Dons will try to launch a counterattack here through Matea Jones. Jones trying to clip it forward. Flanagan coming off her line. Oh, and she's been spun, Flanagan. And oh, it's been saved. What an L. Wow. What a defensive display that was. Grace Pelletier, take a bow. Look at that on the instant replay. Grace Pelletier saving the team, as it will stay 1-0. Well, what an effort that was from Pelletier. That is superb last-ditch defending, as the Dons will reclaim possession. Brought down by Collins. Now on the turn is Van Natter. Van Natter trying to thread it through out wide. And here they come again. Here come the Dons. This is Garro. Emma Garro. Garro! And it's wide. Well, Emma Garro with another chance for the Dons, but they couldn't convert. So it will be Pelletier, who just had that unbelievable defensive display, to take this goal kick. Here's Pelletier to clear. Now she'll find her mate there out wide. This is Mazis. Now it's Van Natter. Van Natter looking. Still Van Natter. Van Natter. Van Natter! And Flanagan saves. So the Islanders goalkeeper and backline holding the fort so far, keeping this game at a 1-0 scoreline. Hawley's dispossessed off the ball. And now here's Van Natter again. Van Natter looking to thread one wide. And Pelletier will win a goal kick, surely. And looks like a corner, actually. So a corner kick for the Dons with a little under 3 minutes left to go in this one. Again, folks, this is according to the Niedermeyer Field scoreboard. So, this is Annika Manglana. Manglana, what a corner kick that is. Flanagan punches it clear. Now Van Natter wanted to shoot, and that's going to be cleared. And Emily Fernandez is going to give chase to this loose ball. And that, oh, wow, that's an excellent clearance by Schmidt to play it right back to the middle. Stevens, Feichter, trying to pick out Collins. Now it's one back by Chiodini. And Pelletier. Van Natter. Van Natter. Oh, good play from the Dons, as Feichter will track back and win it back. Now giving chase is Hawley. Here's Marin Hawley trying to use her pace. Here's Marin Hawley. Marin Hawley, she's won the ball. Hawley shoots, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. And that ball is distributed quickly to the wing back of the Dons. And she'll play that down the line for Emma Garro to give chase. Here's Garro. Emma Garro using her pace. Garro crosses it in. Fired in. It's 2-0. Maya Paskey makes it 2. Great counterattack from the Dons, as you can see on the replay. Garro with the cross, and Paskey made good enough contact and placed it past Flanagan. By the way, folks, we are under 2 minutes here at the Niedermeyer Field, which means all official time is now up to the referee. So, it will be Marin Hawley to get us back under the restart here. Hawley to Stevens. Stevens, and that ball goes all the way back to Flanagan. So here is Sydney Flanagan. She'll roll it out for her mate, O'Halloran. O'Halloran, and that's intercepted by Mazis. Mazis cutting it through. Mazis trying to cross it into Van Natter. Van Natter shoots, and it's right to Flanagan. She's had a couple of those, Avery Van Natter, as Flanagan will boot it away. Headed on. Trying to win it now is Collins. Now here come the Dons. They try to make their way around O'Halloran, and it's going to be a throw into Cathedral. It's going to be Alexis Aparicio to take. Aparicio. And the referee blows his whistle for halftime then, so your Coronado Islanders trail the Cathedral Catholic Dons 2-0. Avery Van Natter opened the goal scoring before Maya Paskey just added another one just before halftime. Again, folks, subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you are one of our new viewers. Leave a like as well. It really helps us out for the company, and it helps us out in general with finding and spreading and sharing more football matches just like this one. Also, we know tax season is coming up, and none of us like to do our taxes, but we have to, and there's no better people to do them with than TCT Tax. They will maximize your refunds and lower your taxes. Don't let the IRS from levying your house or your bank accounts or anything else you love in life. Use TCT Tax. Go see them after the game, tct-tax.com. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you at the beginning of the second half in this one at Niedermeyer Field in Coronado. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Niedermeyer Field, home of your very own Coronado Islanders, as they will try to come back down from a 2-0 deficit to the mighty Cathedral Catholic Dons. If you forgot, Avery Van Natter opened the goal scoring before Maya Paskey made it 2-0. As I've said before, though, having a 2-0 lead in football is a very dangerous one, because if you lose concentration, any little bit of concentration, and the other team is right back in it, and of course, momentum change and all of that. But here we go, getting ready for this second half. I'm your commentator, Joshua Pangan, and doing the live stream duties with the instant replay and the amazing graphics is the man, the myth, and the legend, Pablo Espinal. So, Marin Hawley to get us back underway on the restart. 40 minutes down, 40 minutes to go for the Islanders and the Dons. So, this is Stevens trying to pick out Fichter. Fichter trying to pick out Hawley, and that ball is on the intercept. Now, here is Stevens, and it's going to be won by Van Natter. Van Natter, still Van Natter. Van Natter, and getting there in time was Pekis. Good challenge that was, but Van Natter gets back on top of it. Van Natter, that ball is played in, and she's offside. Good idea from the Dons, but an offside called. Taking that shot was Maya Paskey, looking for her second of the game. This is pinged forward by Pelletier. Now Fernandez will try to give chase, but getting there first is Aparicio. Aparicio dispossessed, and that hit the referee, and it will go out. Aparicio to throw it in. Aparicio brought down. Fichter on the turn. Fichter, and that's going to be an Islander throw-in on the far side of the pitch. So then, Fichter. Headed on, brought down by Diaz. And here is Mazis. Mazis. And getting there in time initially was Collins. And it's back to Stevens. Stevens has some space. Stevens lays it off. Little 1-2 to Hawley. Hawley shoots, and she's offside. Oh, man, it would have been 2-1, but Marin Hawley has been whistled offside. Much better move from the Islanders, though. Well, that would have been something if that goal counted. Now here they come again. And trying to win it. And that's going to be an Islander throw-in. And Ali Finch to throw this one in. Finch. And that's going to be won by Tatiana Potter. Here's Potter laying it off. Little to Fernandez. Here's Fernandez. Fernandez! Oh! Fantastic goal! Emily Fernandez gets one back for the Islanders. As you can see on the instant replay, Fernandez made a move and picked her spot expertly. Goalkeeper didn't have a chance with that one. That was picked expertly, like I said. So, game on then at Niedermeyer, as the Dons will get back underway with Van Natter. That ball is drilled forward, a very good long ball. That's going to go to Flanagan. So then here is Sydney Flanagan. Boots it away. Headed down. Flicked on to Fichter. And now it's going to be chased by Paskey. And Paskey runs it out of play. So a throw-in to the Islanders on the far side of the pitch then. So then, it'll be a long trot around the track for Taryn O'Halloran to get this one back. O'Halloran, here she comes. Scanning to look for her options. O'Halloran. Checking in is Fichter. O'Halloran brought back down. Flicked on, brought down by Stevens. Stevens to Fichter. Fichter looking. Still Fichter, and she's won a throw-in for the Islanders. So again, folks, game on here at Niedermeyer. And that's going to be an Islander throw-in again, working their way down the line. Throw-in to be played. Here it is. It'll fall to Fernandez. Fernandez. And trying to thread one through was Collins that time. And now the defense has to be a little careful as Van Natter will try to launch this. Van Natter playing it to the right wing. Here's Garo. Garo. And she's stopped by Finch. And Potter trying to win it back. And Potter almost wins it back. Here is Annika Manglana. Manglana. Brought down by the Dons. And getting the way that time was Stevens. Good pressure from the Islanders. And, oh, that ball goes a little wayward. Pelletier, and that goes through Finch. So here is Manglana. Manglana to Beatrice Diaz. Back to Manglana. Manglana crossing it to the middle. And Fichter gets there in time. That's a dangerous ball in, and Flanagan claims it. Here is Flanagan. Flanagan boots this one away. Ball takes a bounce, headed in the air. Flicked on, and Fernandez will give chase on the right wing now this time. And Fernandez keeps it in play. Here's Fernandez. Fernandez crosses it in. Hawley! Oh, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. Well, Marin Hawley with the equalizer so nearly. And is that a corner kick to the Islanders? I think it just might be. So the Islanders knocking on the door for that equalizer, and it will be a corner to Coronado as well. Goalkeeper got the last touch off of Hawley's attempt. So Grace Pelletier with a big, big chance to help her team equalize against the mighty Cathedral Catholic Dons. Here's Pelletier's corner. It's a good one. Whipped in. Oh, and it went through everyone. It was a great corner, though, from Pelletier. The Dons trying to weave. Oh, wow, what a piece of skill that was by Garo. Garo playing it. And it's sent back the other way by O'Halloran. Now, here they come again. Diaz, Manglana, back to Emma Garo. Garo. And that ball's kept in play. Won back by Collins. And Collins trying to win it back still. Good effort from Collins, and now it's one back. Pekis sends it to Hawley. Here's Marin Hawley. Hawley trying to outrun her opponent here. Hawley, still Hawley. Hawley, and is that a corner? It's a corner kick. So Marin Hawley has won another corner for the Islanders. So then, Grace Pelletier to whip in another corner for the Islanders. Let's see if she can produce another quality corner like she did last time. So, here we go then. It will be Grace Pelletier. Pelletier, high arcing ball, and that's going to fall towards the top of the box. Collins. And it's, oh boy, it's going to be a counterattack by Paskey. Here's Paskey. Finch is trying to keep up with her. They're trying to thread that ball through. And that ball is going to go a little wayward. Now here is Jones. Jones, and she's way offside. Yeah, Paskey is offside. So then, free kick to the Islanders. It will be Grace Pelletier. Pelletier drills that one forward. Knee on, actually. Now here's Finch. Garo gets in the way. So does Van Natter. And now here's Tatiana Potter. And Potter loses possession. Flicked on again. Here's Garo. Emma Garo still. Garo looking to cross. Garo does cross. And that's going to be a corner kick for the Dons. Crowd not happy with that call. So then, it will be Annika Manglana to take this corner kick. Manglana. One Islander on each post. Manglana drills it in low. It goes through everyone again, and it's cleared out. Here's Fernandez. And Victor will clear it. Hawley gives chase. Myers gets in the way. And that's going to be kept in play by Victor. Now it's to Mazis. And, miscommunication there from the Dons as the Islanders have a throw-in on the far side of the pitch. So, here we go then. As both teams' varsities have made their way to Niedermeyer. They are both on each other's touchlines, although the Coronado varsity is a little bit, just a little bit under the tunnel, if it were, as that ball is going to be kept in play by Manglana. Here's Manglana playing it to Garo. Emma Garo dispossessed momentarily. Manglana winning it back. Finch. Now here's Tatiana Potter with some space. Here's Potter. And she's stopped in her tracks by Mazis. Francesca Mazis to Emma Garo. Garo through the middle. Garo trying to thread one through, and that could be through. Now they have to play it back out to Van Natter. Manglana. Back to Mazis. Now it's joining the attack is Myers. Fernandez putting on the pressure on her. And it's won back by the Islanders. And, good sliding challenge there from Mazis. Now here's Potter. Stevens couldn't get to it. And now here come the Dons again on the attack in their final third, and the attacking third, I should say. Still going, getting in the way. And Collins does get in the way. Collins clears to Fernandez. Fernandez to Victor. Victor flicks it on. And Fernandez nearly won that. And now they're going to drill it to Hawley. Brought back down. Victor keeps it in play. They try a 1-2 there. And the Islanders have a throw-in to take. On the far side of the pitch this time around, it will be Taryn O'Halloran. Well, what a game we have on our hands here, folks. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Leave a like. It really helps us here out at GK Sports as we continue to grow our subscribers and our company in general. So make sure you go ahead and do that. Throw-in played. Brought down by Fernandez. And here is Finch. And, oh boy, here this could be trouble. Here's Jones. And she's cut out well by Collins. Now here's Tatiana Potter. And Garo wins it back only momentarily. Here's Van Natter. Van Natter mistimed her kick. Still Van Natter. And that's going to be a throw-in to the Islanders. Here is Finch. Throw into the Islanders again. Ali Finch. Here is Hawley. Laying it through for Stevens. Stevens holding up play. Stevens. Here's Hawley. Hawley for Victor. Here's Bella Victor. Victor out wide on the right. Victor, and she's dispossessed only momentarily. Victor, and that's a throw into the Islanders. So, it will be Taryn O'Halloran again. O'Halloran to Hawley. Hawley on the turn. Still. Hawley crosses it in the box, and it's cleared out of play. And that's going to be high and a wide effort from Catherine Collins. 26 minutes, 50 seconds left to go in this one, as there will be a goalkeeping change here. So I believe this is Alina Aparicio who has now come on the pitch. Another change as Mikara Sweeney is on. Now they pass it to Sweeney. Sweeney looking to play it back. And that ball is put out of play. Good pressure from that Nado attack. As here is Finch. Finch throws it in. Trying to find Hawley. Stevens gets in the air. Here's Hawley. And she's offside. Free kick to the Dons. So, here we go then, as the referees want to have a word with each other. And while they have a word with each other, I will ask you to, again, subscribe, especially if you're a new viewer. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like. You can follow us on all of our social media outlets, by the way. One of them on our website being gksports.org, where you can find our Twitter at gksports1. Catch us on the double on Instagram, gksports2, and we're also on Facebook, gksports. So make sure you go ahead and do that. On our website, you can also find more Coronado highlights, Caver highlights, and Grossmont Foothiller highlights, as Kate Schmidt will take this free kick for the Dons. Here is Schmidt, just awaiting the referee's whistle. Schmidt, it's a good one too. Finch brings it down. Now it's brought down in play. Here's Stevens. Here's Finch. Ball ping-ponging and ricocheting around just a little bit. And Fernandez will try to capitalize on this. And she doesn't win the ball. And now she has committed a foul, Fernandez. So free kick to the Dons. Sophia Myers to take. Myers drills it forward. Brought down. And Collins tried to get it away. Now it is Matzes. Oh, they could have one shot. Oh, and it's over the crossbar. Maya Paskey looking for her second goal still. So will it be Flanagan? I think it will be Pelletier. So Grace Pelletier to take this goal kick. Pelletier. Ball takes a bounce. Hawley holds up play. Still Hawley. Good turn by Marin Hawley. Now she finds Stevens. 1-2 with Hawley. Hawley finding Stevens again. Oh, but that was intercepted. And that ball is kept in play. Emma Garro brings it down. Garro. Now here is Mazis. And Stevens wins it back. Stevens. Fernandez. And that will be... Take a deflection. Here's Collins. Collins. Fernandez. Now Fernandez wants to have a run on the right wing. Here's Fernandez. Fernandez cutting it back. Here's Fernandez. Still Fernandez. Fernandez, and she nearly ran through everyone. Now here's Fichter. Fichter. And that ball is going to be... Oh, it's going to be won back actually by Collins. Collins crosses it in, and it's a corner kick for the Islanders. So the Islanders still pressing for that equalizer, as Grace Pelletier will have another corner kick to take. So then, let's see if they can convert this time, as the sun is just setting over the island. It will be Grace Pelletier. Pelletier's corner kick. It's a good one as well. Header! Oh, and it's over the crossbar. Ali Pekis had a free header, but she couldn't put it on target. So head coach Jeff Rowe telling his girls to keep on the pressure, as this one is going to be taken short, and here comes the press. Trying to build from the back are the Dons. They're one of the teams that can do it quite well. As Finch, that's going to be sent away by Pelletier. Throwing Dons. So, Makara Sweeney. Sweeney. And that's going to be won by Jones. Here's Matea Jones. Jones, she's going to try to outrun Pelletier. Jones crosses it in. What a cross! Flicked on. And that's going to fall out. And it's going to be free kick. And an Islanders down. Crowd claims it was a high boot. And it looks like Taryn O'Halloran is getting back up to her feet, slowly but surely. Well then, hopefully O'Halloran will be okay. And again, folks, since we are live streaming this game, we have a live stream, live chat feature. So you can click on that and tell us where you're watching from in the world, who you're rooting for, and who your favorite player is. Because we want to know here at GK Sports what is going on, and we are at the game. As O'Halloran will make her way off the pitch. And coming on to replace her will be Molly Ryan. So Molly Ryan then. So Pelletier to clear this one. Pelletier. Ball takes a bounce. Fernandez heads it on. Here's Victor. Bella Victor trying to use her pace on the right wing. And oh, she's thwarted by Manzoni. And now Victor's a little slow to get up. Hopefully Victor will be all right. Looks like she just might be. Here is the throw-in from the Islanders. Throw-in played. Brought down, and it's another throw-in for the Islanders. It will be Tatiana Potter to throw it in. That ball battling forward is Stevens. And now the Dons can try to launch a counter, and getting in the way is Pekis. Pekis gets in the way again. And that's going to be sent out of play. So a quadruple substitution then for the Dons. As it looks like Kate Ward is one of the players making her way on the pitch, along with her teammate Jasmine Miranda. Another one being Kristen Broyles. Throw in played. Pekis gets in the way, and the Dons work their way down the line. So here's Valenzuela. Valenzuela. And that ball should be shielded out for a goal kick, and yes, it will be. So Flanagan will give it to Grace Pelletier to take this goal kick. Pelletier drills it forward. That ball's brought back down, flicked on. Now one back by Victor. Victor, little chop, and she loses possession. Dons have it, and that's going to be run out of play. Throw in Cathedral. Isabella Madison. Again, the sun is set here on Coronado Island. It's getting a little colder as Garo brings it down. Garo! And it's over the crossbar. Emma Garo trying to make it 3-1. But the score remains 2. Grace Pelletier to take another goal kick. Pelletier. It'll make its way over to Fernandez. Now threading it through. Oh, look at that piece of skill by Miranda. Miranda crosses it in the box. Shot! And Flanagan saves. It was shot by Broyles. Flanagan punts it away. Stevens heads it on to Hawley. Hawley. And now here's Victor. Victor. Oh, she mistimed her kick there. And now on the move is the winger. Cuts it back to her right boot. Crosses it to the middle. And it's cleared in the end by Collins. And Ryan nearly got there in time. Victor brings it down, and it's won back by Miranda. Jasmine Miranda for the Dons. Here's Manzoni. Still weaving their way through Cathedral. Cross. Garo. And cleared by Pekis. So then, sent the other way. Brought down by Garo. Garo trying to make a move on the right wing. Still Emma Garo. Emma Garo making her way down the right wing. Finch is trying to keep over there. Cross by Garo. Oh, and it hits Pelletier in the face as that one's going to go wayward. So, goal kick for the Islanders. Pelletier to take another one. Grace Pelletier. Pelletier. That ball finds its way to Ryan. And Hawley puts on some pressure. So will Ryan. Ryan, and that's going to be a throw into the Islanders. Good pressure from Molly Ryan. 15 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this one. Allie Finch. Down the line for Hawley. Hawley holding up play. Marin Hawley still. Hawley, and that's going to go wide. Goalkeeper to take this goal kick. They'll play it short. Fernandez trying to put on the pressure. Good little touches here from Cathedral. Good passing through. And that's going to fall to Collins. Now it's back to Ward. Emma Garro. Garro trying to outrun Finch on the right wing. Here's Garro. Pelletier crosses over Garro, and she tried a little too much there. So Finch will have a throw-in to take on the near side of the pitch. Allie Finch. The lights are just turning on here at Niedermeyer Field as well, as the sun is almost completing its set. Now, the Dons playing it back. This is to Madison. Madison out wide for the winger, Manzoni. Back to Madison. Madison trying to thread one through the middle, and Flanagan will have that one. Flanagan takes a bounce and headed down by Valenzuela. Sent back the other way. Headed on again. Pekis. Still Pekis. And now it's Stevens for Fichter. And it's won back by the Dons, but that's going to be out of play. Throw in Islanders. Oh, and that's going to be run upon. And Pelletier plays it back to Flanagan, and Flanagan clears it just in time. Headed on, brought down by Collins. And she's dispossessed. Now here's Emma Garro. Garro. And that is a blocked shot. And now stepping up are the Dons again. And Fernandez has some work to try to track back, but so does Valenzuela. Valenzuela out wide. And the crowd wants a handball. They're not getting one. And here is Collins making her way through. Catherine Collins trying to pick out Hawley. Back to Collins. Now here's Hawley. Marin Hawley trying to thread it through for Stevens. Stevens. Still Mia Stevens. Stevens! And it's gone wide. "12 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this one at Niedermeyer. Goal kick is taken short. Fernandez puts on the pressure. Ball's played out. Fichter, and that ball's kept in play. Potter, and a free kick for the Dons. Both of these, Nado's varsity is warming up at the minute, by the way, and so are the Dons varsity, as they will play next. So don't go anywhere after this game is over, because both of these varsity teams will be playing each other. This is going to be quite the fun match as Finch gets in the way. Here's Pekis. And it's one. Here come the Dons. They're trying to thread it through, and it couldn't fall through. Now it's for Ward. Ward has a go, and Flanagan makes a routine save. Flanagan again. Brought back down. Here is Madison. Laying it off wide for Broyles. And that's a little too far wide from Broyles. So as the substitution's being made, it will be Ava DeCarolis to come on for Molly Ryan. And again, folks, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Leave a like. Tell us in the live chat, live stream feature where you're watching from around the world, who you're rooting for, and who your favorite player is, or who your favorite players are. Because we are GK Sports, and we are at the game, ladies and gents. Also, for the second season running, we have been partnered with TCT Tax. These guys will help you with all your tax needs as the Dons launch this attack, and they're attacking third. This is a good piece of work from Valenzuela. Cross comes in, brought down, and that's going to be a goal kick. So, like I was saying, though, with TCT Tax, they will maximize your refunds and lower your taxes, and they will help you prevent the IRS from levying your house and your bank accounts. So go see them after this game is over, especially if you haven't done your taxes yet. tct-tax.com. As Grace Pelletier will clear this one away. Oh, she'll play it short to Pekis this time, actually. Pekis. And it's a throw-in for the Islanders. It will be Ava DeCarolis to throw this one in. DeCarolis. And it's brought down by the Dons, who are still looking for that third goal. Sent out wide, and that might be perfectly to Emma Garro. Garro keeps it in play. Garro, and Finch does really well defensively. So this will be Sweeney to throw it in. Double substitution for the Dons then. It will be a defender and an attacker. Throw in played. Headed on in the air, and Pekis heads it out. Headed back in, and Collins tries to get in the way. Shot, and it hits. It hit Pelletier, and that's going to be a throw into the Islanders. So the Islanders have 8 minutes and 55 seconds to find an equalizer left in this one. Potentially a game winner. Now this is going to fall to Miranda. Miranda threading it through, and a little too through for Matea Jones's liking. So Flanagan then boots this one away. Hawley brings it down very well. Marin Hawley looking for Fichter out wide. Fichter trying to thread it through, and a good play from the defense. Here they come again. Oh, she skipped past one, but she couldn't keep that ball in play. Ball is. It brings it down. Now they play it wide. This is Sweeney. Sweeney. And they're trying to pick out Garro. They do find Emma Garro. And it's won back well by Pelletier, who finds Fernandez. Fernandez for Fichter. Fichter crossing it to Hawley, and Potter. Comes off of Potter. Stevens is battling for it. And she falls. Finch. Don's trying to control more of the possession. And that's going to go out for a Cathedral throw-in on the near side of the pitch. It will be Makara Sweeney. Sweeney bringing it down for Miranda. And it's going to be a throw-in to the Islanders. Here's Finch. Finch. Hawley. Hawley. Still Hawley. And she's trying to play it for Fernandez and Potter. And that ball is cleared out of play. Another Islander throw-in. Here's Ali Finch. Finch with the throw. It's to Hawley. Hawley! And that's going to be just wide. Wide shot. 6.5 minutes left to go in this one. Both teams have had quite the game here, with Cathedral taking a very early lead before scoring a couple minutes before halftime, and then Coronado scoring very early in the second half to get right back in this one. As the Dons, here they come again. This is where they can really shine, and look at that pass out wide to the left wing. This is for Madison. Madison looking to cross. Madison. She'll play it to Broyles. Broyles! And Flanagan is there. Here is Flanagan, and she'll roll it out for Ali Pekis. Pekis. Fernandez. Tatiana Potter. Giving it to Fernandez. And, Fernandez nearly got there in time, but getting in the way was Schmidt. And that ball is sent right out of play. Well, folks, what a game we've had here. If this is how the JV game's going to go, I can only imagine how the varsity game will go. That should be an absolutely fun one as well. Here is Collins. Collins for Stevens. Stevens, and they're dispossessed by Ward. Kate Ward to the rescue. That ball's played a little behind to Miranda. Miranda pings the ball down the right wing for Emma Garro. Pelletier is there, and Pelletier has won a goal kick for the Islanders. Good job from Grace Pelletier, who had a very good defensive display in the first half as well. She stopped the forward from putting the ball into the back of an empty net. Here's Pelletier again. Ball is brought down by Cathedral. This is Broyles. Broyles for Madison. Madison. Still Madison. She goes down in the box, but no call. And now it's a corner kick for the Dons. So if the Dons put one in the back of the net here, that's going to be game over. Just awaiting the corner kick. Let's see what they can produce. Corner whipped in. It's a good one. Header! Oh, and it just goes past the post. So the Islanders with the goal kick to take. It will be taken by Grace Pelletier again. Pelletier. Headed on. Headed out. Throw in to be played. Potter for Hawley. Marin Hawley for Potter. Potter. And it's going to fall to Emma Garro. Finch tries to get in the way. Oh, now making the run is Matea Jones. Here's Matea Jones. Jones! And it's wide. You can see what she was trying to do. Pick the far post of Sydney Flanagan. But it didn't work out for her that time, Matea Jones. So, it will be Ali Pekis. No, it will be Pelletier to take again. Here is Pelletier drilling it forward. Getting in the way there that time. And battling for the ball still. Very aggressive play from both sides. And it's going to be another throw-in for the Dons, who will take their time with this one. So, here we go then. Throw-in to be played. Here is the throw-in. Headed on by the defense. They're going to try to whip a ball in here. Pekis gets there in time. And that ball is kept in play by Cathedral. Here's the cross. Garro! Oh, and she missed the flick. And now here is Potter. And Potter will put it out of play. Now here is Sweeney. Sweeney throws it in. Throws it into the middle. Can they have a shot? The Don. Stevens tries to clear. And now joining the attack is Valenzuela. Valenzuela! And oh! Well, I'm not too sure how that was missed by Matea Jones. But it was. Goal kick to the Islanders. By the way, folks, we are under 2 minutes left here at Niedermeyer Field, which means all official time is now up to the referees. So here's Potter. Dispossessed off the ball. And now here's Fichter. They're trying to get it forward, the Islanders. Fernandez. And the Dons win possession again. And, oh, Fernandez, that's a free kick. As Valenzuela went down. So this free kick will be from about 40 yards out. A 40-yard free kick. I say this every time we have one. I've seen them hit from this range before. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw it again. I assume she'll try to go for goal here. She will go for goal, and it's wide. That was taken by Talon Valenzuela. So, here is Pelletier. Pelletier trying to find Potter. And that's going to be shielded out of play for a Dawn throw-in. And now here is Jones. Jones crosses it in the box. Pekis is there. Here's Emagaro. And they tried to get that shot off there. And Pelletier, was taken out there by Jones. So free kick for the Islanders. And, 40 minutes are up on my watch. Let's see how much longer the referee will play as he checks his watch. And that's going to be put out by Pelletier. Throw in for the Dons. Again, folks, please subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you are a brand new viewer from Coronado or from the Dons. And if you are regular viewers, spread the word about GK Sports if you want more amazing football matches just like this one. As Pelletier will be done for the night. And coming on to replace her is Molly Ryan. So yes, subscribe if you haven't already. And the referee blows his whistle for full time then. It's over here at Niedermeyer Field. The Dons JV remains undefeated. But the Nado fans are proud of their JV side as they hung in there with the Dons. The goal scorer, excuse me. Avery Van Natter opened the goal scoring. Maya Pesky added a second, and then Emily Fernandez had the lone goal for the Islanders. Well, again, folks, don't go anywhere. Please stick around for the varsity game. It'll be the #1 team in California, the Cathedral Catholic Dons, taking on your Coronado Islanders varsity. It's coming right up at 6 o'clock, so don't go anywhere. Tune into that game. It's going to be a fun one. Anyways, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe and like and spread the word to your friends and families. And tune in. Tune in to the varsity game, which will happen in half an hour. I'm your commentator, Joshua Pangan. On the live stream broadcasting duties is Pablo Espinal, and we will see you shortly.